If you think it's only sunny in Australia, you would be mistaken. I'm on top of the mountain. Okay, so today is the first of a new way of working for our team on this project. We're going to do day sprints, so I want to take you through how I'm going to do that. Calendars, yes, it's the three of us, but there's a little system in here that's quite important, which is the colors. So the blue is me, and I've got a lot of blue there, and grey, you'll see these are my personal things. And what I also have is red ones. So red ones, color psychology people, that is about I have a commitment to someone else. It might be the team for Studio Insights, it might be a catch up with our team members. So yeah, that's what we've got going on here. Let's have a look at the sprint. Okay, so the sprint starts with me checking in on what we need to, where we're at for the project. So I update our targets and I set our actions for today, and that goes into, we catch up as a team for 30 minutes to chat about what we're going to achieve. So it is a one-day sprint. All tasks must be completed within the day is the idea. So we're all in here. I give basically resources that might be useful, and then each task is allocated by the initials of the team member of what they're doing. Go through them one by one. It's important as a team that we all for this project know what's going on, because Hannah might have something that impacts or think of something from my task and give insight or a resource as she's going through hers. So we're sharing, just helps with productivity, innovation, that kind of stuff. And also I'm just giving them the output. The output that I am asking for is this. Here's some things that might help you get there. I don't mind how you do it. What is it that you need from me? Are you clear? What does that look like in your eyes is a really, really good question to look like so that we can align. And yeah, so we just go through it, same deal. And they're all matched to our strengths, our interests, and things that we'll add the most value to. And then at the end, we do have a run over task just in case we are complete. And we'll check in. We have a check-in. So the check-in is literally at what time it will happen to make sure the team, so the team say to me, I've got half an hour, or the task is going to take me a half day or a full day. That's all I need to know. And then we say, are we on track to complete by the end of the day? Do you need any support? And yeah, so that's how it works. What the benefit of that is we don't always get to work on the things that we love, but when we do, the impact is so good. The output is so good, the passion, the job satisfaction, there's so many employee benefits. So what I know about Hannah is she loves writing. It's one of her favorite things to do. She's actually taking a copywriting course out of her own time and money at the moment. So of course, I want to provide her with the opportunity to take ownership on a task that I know she loves and something she's personally developing in at the moment. So I've picked her strengths, her passions, her interests for the autonomy to do the task, and the freedom and that motivation and purpose with that. And with Vic, I've picked something that I know is her strength that shows up in our Studio Insights. When I ask her about, she's creating a resource on employee experience. When I ask her that, she's always the first with an abundance and a verbal vomit of things. So I've gotten her a task to go through and figure out, and we're creating a resource for the project that is around how do you clarify team expectations? How do you give feedback? How do you enhance the employee experience? So she's doing that. I just want to give you a little team chat as well, screen recording of the benefit of leveraging and playing to their passions, their interests, the things that they're developing on. Okay, so here's me checking in as per our commitment to each other to make sure we're going to be able to complete our day sprint. They're letting me know that they're on track, both of them. And also, if you see, just a bit of banter between the team, but look at the feedback and the employee experience that Vic is experiencing, and she's just sharing that love. I think that's really, really cool. And just this love, and I think it's really awesome to be able to create those experiences for the team so they can express it. They have that autonomy. They see that purpose, that meaning, that impact. A good book actually to read is Drive by Daniel Pink. That's probably where I first came across those kinds of ideas. But yeah, the impact is really, really cool from a job perspective, job satisfaction and employee experience perspective. So we go off and we do our tasks, and then around lunchtime I am checking in to see is everyone on track? Have I communicated things in a way that makes sense to them? Are their outputs aligning to the thing that I have the vision I have in my head and the vision that they received when it was communicated? Just so we don't get to the end of the day when they deliver their things to me and I am going, that's all wrong. So also you'll see here I've got a personal thing in the afternoon, and the idea here is that I actually rely on the team to finish my task. So I go do my personal thing, and then I'm going to come back in and complete my thing after work. And then here at the end of the day, I'm able to check in and just say what needs to be done and carried over for our next day of the sprint, and that helps me set me up for the morning task again. So the way that we manage projects is that you just got to meet your deadline, which means that you organize your time whatever way suits you and just meet your deadline, which we're pretty good at doing as a team. Today what that meant for me is I drove about 2.5 hours to my destination for the weekend. In the late afternoon I also put the wrong place into Google Maps, which meant that I had a 40-minute extra drive to get to where I needed to be, but then have my food, have a little afternoon walk down to places like this and make up the time this evening so it's ready for the next person.
Evening working, things happening after hours. It's okay because I love my job and my life doesn't feel like work.